Congressman Donalds, always great to see you. Welcome in. We're going to talk a little bit about also the breaking news resignation of Kimberly Cheeto. But first, I do want to discuss Kamala Harris. We just saw Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer come out with this glowing praise, saying things like she's earned the nomination, she's ready, willing, and able, Jeffries said. And then some negative things about Donald Trump on Chuck Schumer's presentation there. Has she earned anything? I mean, 14 million voters, maybe who are out for summer vacation, are waking up saying, that wasn't who I voted for in the primary.
Good to be with you. Kamala Harris didn't earn any nomination. She was coronated. She was coronated by the Democrat elites because they knew Joe Biden couldn't win. That's what happened here. This is a slap in the face of the same democracy they've been lecturing everybody for 3.5 years that they're trying to protect. But when it came to their own political power, they shoved Joe Biden aside and they coronated Kamala Harris. But the coronation is not going to work because her record is his record. It's the Biden-Harris administration. It is Kamala Harris who was the border czar, and she failed. It was Kamala Harris who was the tie-breaking vote in the United States Senate that put through the American Rescue Plan, which caused the greatest inflation in modern American history, the greatest inflation we've ever seen for Americans who are 45 years and under. We've never seen anything like this. Kamala Harris put that through. So her agenda is an agenda, and her record is a record of failure. Failure of the American people, failure of securing this nation. As far as I'm concerned, they can coronate her all she wants. She hasn't earned anything except a defeat this November at the hands of Donald Trump.
Well, we know her record is in sharp focus, as even way back to San Francisco. Some of her early rise to career, Willie Brown, of course, documented in his book. You know, there's already some talking points that must have been circulated to Democrats that now they'll use age because they don't have Biden to talk about. And they're also saying that, oh, just wait for the misogyny and these attacks. And if you say anything about her, well, you're a racist. You know, she's Indian, she's Jamaican, she's a woman, but, you know, when they try to make it sound like you have to have gloves off her because they're going to use this line, will that work, do you think? Is she going to get some special treatment here because they're trying to race bait people to not look at everything you just highlighted, Congressman Donalds?
This is typical of the Democrats, but my message to all of my colleagues is her agenda and her record are awful. When she was in the U.S. Senate, she supported getting rid of private health care for 150 million Americans. That is insanity. She supports that. She supported the Green New Deal. Again, insanity. She supported that. Everything I said is factual. Has nothing to do with her gender. I'm glad that the Democrats now acknowledge that women exist. Happy for them. But this is not about her gender, not about her race. She's Jamaican. I'm Jamaican. Guess what? She's still a failure. When she was the vice president, she was a failure for the United States of America. She does not deserve to now be elevated into the presidency.